What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It is another parking lot show. No intro music or anything today. I'm trying this shit on my phone, trying to see how this works. I'm back to using StreamYard, but on my phone, so we'll see how well it works. But the one bummer I noticed is they don't really have a share screen for mobile. So it's kind of like, well, fuck, I can't like share any music or anything like that. So kind of bummed about that one. I will say that it's kind of nice to be able to do this on my phone, though, not have to carry around the laptop. So hopefully this at least sounds decent. Of course, I am, at work again, doing the parking lot show. Hope everybody's having a good week. So far, mine's been pretty decent. Just working, doing as much as I can. Enjoying my time with my baby as much as I can. It's amazing how fast she's growing, man. Like, just every day, it's just totally different. She's figuring different stuff out, Like, she's starting to realize that she can do things with her hands and stuff, and it's pretty adorable. So it's been pretty fun. Like I said, every morning just being able to do that stuff with her has been pretty nice. So she literally just turned 3 months old yesterday, so it's crazy. Like, the 3 months has gone by quick as shit. Like, before I know it, it's gonna be a year, and I'm gonna be like, damn, wish I had more time when she was younger. That's what I hear a lot of parents say. So I'm pretty sure it's, true. Because like I'm already seeing it. Like, like, damn, you're growing way too fast. I want more time with you, But it's okay. I'm enjoying the ride. She's amazing. Like, just the stuff that she does already is just it's pretty crazy. Julia's doing good. She had to go back to work, unfortunately, but only a couple days. But she was definitely like a little bit down having to go, leaving the baby and shit. So, but we're doing what we got to do. I gotta say, fucking way to go, Raiders. We made it into the playoffs, like, barely, had to have all this stuff happen, and then we had to win, and then there was a chance where we didn't have to win. If we tied, both teams would have went in. It was like this whole crazy thing, but they ended up pulling it off in overtime. So we're in the playoffs. It's what I wanted. The year was definitely not good. Like, we had a lot of issues, coach getting fired, dude getting into a fatal car accident with people, and had a few arrests, just like a bunch of stuff, man. But just glad that we made it in the playoffs. We'll see what we can do. I think we play Cincinnati, so that's going to be a rough game. I think we can do it. They're a pretty good team, but they're young, so we'll see how that goes. I think I have an idea for the direction of this podcast, because, like I said, I kind of want it to be, formatted or whatever, where it's consistent. I'm doing the same thing, so I'm coming together with a few ideas, and I think I pretty much have it figured out what I'm going to do. So probably in the next week or two, I should have some, more structured episodes getting put up. Hopefully I can get some like graphics or some shit done. But for right now, I'm happy with what I got, but I definitely, I have a game plan. So at least, it won't be so like, hey, I don't know what I'm going to talk about today. Kind of like today. Like, I didn't really, do any research or anything like that. I was going to look at the news and stuff like that, because I had StreamYard back, but since I can't share my screen, I was kind of disappointed at that. So I decided not to do that. There probably wasn't much fucking news I really wanted to talk about anyway. Uh, sorry, I'm trying to figure out this damn camera. It's like the one way I go, the other way. Anyway, um, like, of course, just like Corona, always, like, it's always in the news every goddamn day. Like, definitely getting tired of hearing about it. Like, I've tried to stay away from talking about Corona, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and like talk about some stuff today. Okay. Uh, I wasn't one of these crazy people that was like, oh, this is like, you know, super government conspiracy. It's not real type shit. But I definitely had my, are we sure about this? Not too sure if we know what the fuck we're talking about from the beginning. It just reminded me of all the other pandemics we were supposed to have, SARS and the bird flu and, Ebola and all this other shit that was supposed to be horrible. And like, we never reacted to any of those really. Like, it was like, oh, okay, whatever. And they just kind of went away. So I at first I was kind of thinking it was going to be something like that. And then like, it just kind of seemed like we were being told what this thing was by people who had no idea what the hell it was. And they tell us to do all these things. At first it's wear gloves, wear masks, wipe down everything, just like super extreme, like basically like your Howie Mandel. You got to live life like that, never touch a thing again. Like, people were literally spraying down their groceries with fucking disinfectant and shit. And it's just like I understand, we're just trying to be safe and all that. But, like I said, we didn't do any of that with any of the other things that happened. We weren't all fucking paranoid about SARS or any of that shit. So why all of a sudden this? Like I said, I understood eventually why, because of how big it was getting. How many people were actually getting sick or whatever. And then like that whole thing too is a little iffy because, how accurate are these numbers and who and what is actually being marked as COVID deaths or COVID positive type stuff? Because you hear stories of people getting tested, being positive, and then not being positive. So like, are they taking that positive and just saying, yeah, they had it, So like, the numbers have always been a little like, okay, yeah, it's a little crazy, but I think it may be a little bit misdiagnosed as well. But like I said, I was still like, okay, let's do whatever we got to do to get rid of this thing. I'll wear a mask. I'll do all that good stuff. And then like they go, well, we got this vaccine that'll help get rid of it. If we just get to like, I think at first they said it was like, if we get to like 60% vaccinated, it could kill this thing or whatever. So I'm like, all right, no problem. I'll go get vaccinated. Like, I don't really think I need it, but I'll just do it because, it seems to be the thing to do, be good for the world, help out everybody else, even though I'm questioning things. So I do it. And, for a good month there, we were free. We all got to just go places. The restaurants were open. You didn't need to wear masks anymore. Like, life was happy. And then just all of a sudden, like, some bullshit happens again where it's like, oh, no, we got to go back to masks. Now, like, we're talking about lockdowns again, having school closures and all this other stuff going on. And it's just like, man, like I said, I want to cooperate. I want to make sure, people are good. I don't want people to die. I like people mostly, except for fucking idiots, which I guess is a lot of you out there, but I don't know. Just fucking, We were told, wear masks, wear gloves, this will help. It didn't help. People still got sick at the same rate as get vaccinated, it'll help. It didn't help. We're still on like numbers as if people weren't getting vaccinated. It's still outbreaks and talking about closures and all this stuff. And I understand it's a different variant or whatever, but like, come on, man. How are we just going to have to keep doing this every year? Are we going to have to go in, get our flu shots, get fucking our vaccines, fucking close down schools for the winter? You know, it's going to be the same routine every fucking year. And it's like, all right, you guys said this shit was going to help. When is it going to help? The numbers don't seem to be showing that any of this stuff actually helped. And I know you can be like, okay, well, if the people actually did what they were supposed to, it would have helped. A lot of people have done what they're supposed to. It's quite a bit, like, percentage wise. It was supposed to be enough. So it just doesn't make any sense. Just because there are people out there that aren't wearing masks and are not vaccinated, it shouldn't matter. Like, we were told if we got to a certain percentage, this thing would be gone. We're also told wearing masks and all that shit would help stop the spread, and it never seemed to stop it. It just steadily kept going. So it just makes me wonder, what is the end game here? Like I said, do we just every year have to do the same thing over and over again? Like, life as we used to know it just never exists anymore. We're never going to be able to just enjoy life the way we used to. I mean, not that I did all that much. And like, I can go to movies still, thankfully. I don't know if everywhere else, you know, like big cities, if they're allowing people to go to movies or not, but it's just, you know, I just want regular life back. And it doesn't seem like anything that they've thrown at us to do, like I said, which I've been cooperative, has not helped really. I just don't see any improvements. If anything, it just keeps getting worse. We keep getting different shit. So it just makes me wonder, like, okay, what's the point then? Like, I just don't understand. Like, when do we get to stop? Is this forever now? Am I going to wear a mask for the rest of my life? I might as well just get one like sewn onto my face like it's a fucking piercing or some shit. You know, it's just disappointing. Like I said, I'm not trying to say that I don't believe in it or any of that shit, because it's obviously a thing. And like I said, I've been trying to be, you know, go get the vaccine, you know, make sure my family's safe, you know, stuff like that. I wear my mask as much as I can. You know, I may not be perfect on it, but I surely, you know, am fucking doing my best. And I know a lot of people out there are doing the same thing. And it's just, it doesn't seem to help. So, like, fuck it, right? When are we just going to say, I don't care anymore? Are we just going to keep letting them make us do this shit every single year? And it cracks me up, all right? Like I said, I'm not trying to be all fucking anti-vax or any of that shit, because I believe in all that stuff. I think we should get vaccines. They're good for you. I just think it's funny that, like, a lot of my friends, like, they're, you know, supposed to be like rebellious, anti-government type shit, you know, atheists, you know, just like non-political type shit or whatever, or, you know, all kinds of stuff. But when this came around, man, if you said anything negative about this, they fucking flip out. Like, how dare you? This is a medical thing that we need to fix and all this shit. And I'm just like, dude, you were like the same guy like bumping Rage Against the Machine, like fuck the government type shit. You know, what happened to you? Like, like I understand we get older and we fucking change, but it's weird to go from like I said, to be that guy that, you know, supposed to be like, yeah, I don't trust the government, to being like, okay, sir, I'll get your vaccines, I'll wear your masks. Anything else you want me to do, sir? You know, it's just really strange. Like it trips me out to see people that I thought were totally different conform like super quick and like hardcore conform. Not just like I said, I conformed, but just because I kind of had to, not because I, you know, felt like I was scared that this thing was going to do something. It's just because like if I didn't, then you're shamed. And, you know, like I said, if it does help protect my family, then cool. You know, I went and got some other like DDAP vaccine for my daughter because I don't want her to get whooping cough. So, like, of course, I'm going to go get vaccines, you know, but I don't need the government telling me when to put a diaper on my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, you know? Like I said, a lot of the people that I knew growing up, even recent friends, the way they reacted when this shit happened just blew my mind. It was like, wait, I thought like we kind of had the same kind of feelings about things. It was just like, no, you went like super hardcore. It's really weird to see, man. And like I said, I understand people change, but it's really funny. It'd be like Marilyn Manson just all of a sudden being like this born again Christian, you know, wearing a suit and tie, going to mass on Sunday, fucking praying to God, you know, that kind of shit. That's the kind of switch that I see these people doing, and it's fucking weird. For, like I said, a thing that we really don't understand. They got this committed to like have a fighting cause for and shit. It's just really weird to me. But I don't know. COVID's been a fucking eye opener for a lot of people. You know, you get to see who people really are, man. You know, you got to see a lot of fucking crazy people show up. Like I said, I'm not that at all. I'm not telling you don't wear a mask. I'm not telling you don't get vaccinated, because I'm like, okay, yeah, if it's going to help, do it, please. Because I want normalness. I'm tired of this. So if we can, you know, get rid of it by doing the things they say, I'll give it a try. But it doesn't hurt to be like, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust you guys, because truthfully, when can we trust big companies? Like, what made us think all of a sudden that the medical industry had our backs? Like, it's just kind of weird. Like I said, the flip some of these people did. He said that conspiracy theory type people all of a sudden just conforming. It's kind of crazy to see. Anyway, enough of my rambling about COVID. I think I got to get back to work here. Like I said, stay tuned. Shit's going to be a little more uniformed and shit here shortly. But I appreciate you guys listening, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.